Uh-oh, y'all. It's Passion Monday or Tuesday. Oh my god, we're gonna learn. We love learning. Yeah! I think the PBS is being defunded right now. How are the children gonna learn? This is so sad. Everybody's crying, dude. How are they gonna learn? There's like, how are they gonna learn right from wrong without Arthur? How are they gonna learn to empathize with others without Clifford the Big Red Dog? I heard the kids are just like, if the kids nowadays saw a big red dog, they'd like kill him and poke it with sticks, man. And how are they? They're half literate. How are they supposed to learn how to read without the show about lions in a library and they're like puppets? Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, whatever. But like, all that to say is we're teaching the children, and you already know we got some underlying Antifa messaging, and we're gonna bring the violence back. You know, with our leftist politics. Um, what am I talking about? Uh, anyways, bro, today we got a beautiful episode of SEL analysis. The children are gonna be smart. We're thinking about the children, and we got a beautiful wonderful guest for the first time ever on Passion Monday or Tuesday. We got my good friend. Well, we don't know each other like that, but we got my buddy STARBITSTORM.
Hello, hello. Yes. It's a pleasure to be here. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to make it on this Passion Monday
Or Tuesday.
or Tuesday. Oh, how could I forget? It's a Tuesday here. It's a lovely Tuesday here. So looking forward to kind of analyzing some of these SEO games. And I'm assuming before we do this, we have to appeal to the YouTube algorithm and provide some type of interaction.
Oh
No.
my god, of course. But before we do that, uh, let me ask, firstly, why did you ask to be a part of the show? This web series, if you will.
Well, honestly, I heard your appeal to the lack of content that you had, and I really did appreciate that. Truly, you use hero, and I wanted to support in any means that I could, and so
Of course, of course.
supplying commentary was just one of those methods.
Yeah, and like when you first asked me, when I saw the DM at the first time, I was like, this guy's insane. This isn't John Lennon, Paul McCartney. I'm like singular. I'm the like Emily Dickinson of Smogon. But then I thought about it a bit, and I was like, you know, Starboard Storm actually has a lot to offer in terms of like, in my opinion, this isn't meant as like derogatory or anything, but like I feel like in terms of BO1 Pokemon, you like love a quirky team that would bring people to surprises, and I feel like we've seen a lot of like quirky, surprising stuff. So I feel like you'd have like a unique perspective on things, you know?
That is, I mean, that's a fair assessment. I am a fan of heat tech.
Yes,
If it works, it works.
of
Dude,
course.
this is the reason why I love crying and punny gameplay. Crying, punny, just frank. Half of these people I'm big fans of. So,
Yeah,
uh,
PDT too
yeah,
loves some like PDT will bring like standard mons with like interesting sets, you know. But
yes.
like, of course, as you previously mentioned, before we get into it, we need to drive engagement. The numbers are looking grim. Only 71 viewers last week. They might as well just kill me dead in the streets. The passion Monday or Tuesday question of the day. We got one response last week. It's pretty good. And it wasn't from anybody who played Pokemon, it was just my friend. So, the question of the day this week: epic rap battles of history. Fyodor Dostoevsky or Alice Long Yu Gao? Who'd you got?
Oh my goodness, that's it's uh very very interesting.
Sarbetsum,
Okay,
I'd
I
love
think
for you to be the first answer for the question of the day. Who do you got?
okay. I might need a little bit of background for between these two.
So, of
Uh,
course, Dostoevsky is a seminal Russian literature guy. Writer of Crime and Punishment, of course. And we got Alice Long Yu Gao on the other hand, writer of Cat's Eyes Gnarly, the K pop group.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna have to go with the Russian writer. Я говорю русский язык, so
Of
I only know
course!
some. Yes, I got to go with the Russian. Surely this is exact. exactly what we needed. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Russian Rider.
You know what? Give
And
me
check out.
Alice Long You Go. Her lyrical talents are unmatched.
Mm.
Okay, so I have a Discord message and it's driving me insane. Hopefully it doesn't pop up on the screen. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's get into the first game. You know, I looked at the matchups. I don't know if you looked at the matchups. Oh, by the way,
Uh,
we're both blind. I told STARBITSTORM he is not coming on the show if he watches any of these games.
yeah, I literally have no idea what's gonna happen here, so
Yeah,
I'm literally shooting in the dark. This
I have
is the
some
first time
like
I've heard them.
I have some like ideas because I'm in these chat rooms and these motherfuckers never stop complaining, dude. So I have a few light spoilers, but that's it. Apparently,
Fair.
this one on the screen is a real doozy.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I mean, it looks like just some traditional sand from Crying, which is like ridiculous. This looks like the single most basic team from Crying that
Yeah,
I've ever seen. Like, what the sand with like a Hydrapple triple regen core? Like,
yeah,
this
right.
is
I feel like Prime brought something really normal week one, and then brought some like quirky shit week two. That like what it literally only won because it was quirky and eternally didn't think of Crying's outs, and now we're back to the lame shit. So I don't know, man. ZS on the other hand, what the fuck is this?
yeah. This is definitely interesting. It's got a Bramble Gas, so I
Bramblegas
mean,
Mian Chao Stall.
yeah,
Sandstall, nonetheless. Bro's playing in Gen 4.
definitely gonna be unique.
I'm like, do you have any particular thoughts about this matchup uh on turn zero, really? So
Yeah, yeah. I think that
Mian Chao's
like 100.
speed is pathetic these days. Like, this is why I hate this mon. It's undersped like the entire tier, bro. Like, it's
True.
outsped by Cornerstone, this guy behind Sand, and it's not doing much damage to these guys. It will be a U-turn bot, but like, I can't see it being a good mon, and I can't see Bramblegas being particularly good here either.
That's very fair. Manchow has been outshined for like a while, like a good portion of the fighting type mons. They kind of ended up sucking just because their speed tier is under 350
Yep.
and under Tornadus clicking Bleak Wind
Mm.
50 or whatever. So it's probably going to be bad for the most part. But I mean, it could do something. Maybe if it's that Life Orb set's able to come in and like triple axle on like a Hydrapple or whatever, or coming on the T-Tar. It's got outs, but I'm not gonna lie. The Hydrapple looks like it's cooking the entire opposing team.
Yeah, it
I don't
depends how
know.
the Hydrapple, like, CM Blissey interaction works out, because I'm not really sure.
Yeah, the main issue is going to be sand. Like Blissey hates the sand.
That
Normally,
is
Blissey would be
true.
like, "Oh, okay, I can come in and I can just do whatever the heck I want." I've got the Bramble Gas is like the support to get rid of rocks. Maybe they're running leftovers, but because it does look like Spike Stack is coming from. This is
Oh,
like Spike Stack
absolutely.
from or
Either
Hazard Stack
Bramble
from
or
CS.
Scarm.
Yeah. But oh, honestly, they have a freaking Hippout. Wait, they've
Yeah,
got like three that could have hazard here.
yeah.
Um,
I will say Crying's Torn knockoff looks pretty deadly.
yeah, that's fair. It's I don't know. I don't see how Crying is losing this. I'm like, it looks on preview, it looks like Crying is going to win, but because it's double regen, it's triple regen into Stall. Stall hates regen mons. You give him three, like what are they gonna
Also,
do?
like, I will say at least Hippowdon keeps rocks up, so that's pretty big into the cornerstone.
That's facts. That's
Like,
fair. That's fair.
yeah, because Exa obviously is not getting into spin, and obviously Bramblegas is probably. I mean, it could be it's SD too though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
actually, it could get rocks off. Okay, this is an interesting game on preview for sure. There's a lot of like it depends on says. Let's not yap too longer. Let me set this to slow, I guess. Well, we could start on normal, and if anything interesting happens, we'll slow it.
Sure.
You expecting a bot like complete like bot lead like Tornadus versus Tornadus or something?
I mean, that's the handshake lead. I don't
Yeah.
think it's bad for at all. Like it's like that's standard. That's totally fine.
Uh, Yeah, it really depends. There's a few things that it depends on, but I'm not gonna yap any longer.
Yeah, okay,
It's looking blissy. Interesting.
that's fair. That's the cover of the man show, I guess,
Let's see.
potentially.
Okay, Okay, so he was looking for a good T wave turn one. This could also. Okay, it's just rocks. So that's gonna keep rocks up more than Excadrill ever will, obviously. And so now we're already in a terror situation.
Yeah, here it
So
is.
we'll
Let's see what
see.
the.
I don't know why you even like rip Fickle immediately. I think, yeah, you just hit Nasty Plot now.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is why it's so devastating. Like that's gonna do. Oh wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Okay, I guess
Okay,
he doesn't want this to be T-Wave, but Prime needs to acknowledge that this is gonna get T-Waved eventually.
yeah. That's completely fine for them. Like if they get the +2, that's like doing 80. I think right. That was gonna do 80. Yeah, that would have done 80 to the Blissey.
Yeah, well,
Um,
it depends. It has to proc it. Ice Fang, very interesting. And it
okay.
was a big hit.
I guess we revealed then what Mon doesn't have hazards. Yeah, it's definitely that. Okay.
It is Hippo, yes.
Oh
And we're unsure of the Spiker. It could be either Bramble or Scarm. And by the way, like, fine U-turn, but if that Blissey got knocked, that would have been obviously massive. Because Crying is probably trying to angle for an interaction where Blissey will die if it procs and hits T-Wave, which is obviously just like still pretty statistically improbable, but you know, it's something worth going for, I guess. And now we got the other, like, Antifa terrorists on the field.
yeah,
Because I don't know how Crying's gonna lose this, man. It doesn't make
yeah. I
sense
do.
to
I
me.
don't know either. I literally I don't know. I've got too much faith in Greg.
Yeah. Regardless of this losing Sturdy, it's not like it's particularly relevant. Let's see. So I figure SD or an attack is coming. Yeah. So I wonder if Crying just rips. Oh, Crying did rip this immediately, and yeah, that was unfortunate for Crying. So Crying was much more willing to pull a trigger like that was like inconsequential to them a few turns ago, and then risk the Mon that like killed everything. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, that is interesting. But I mean, at this point, they have no resist for the Hydrapple now, so that's great. The Torn's able to come out here. I think
Yeah, but the
it's
Hydrapple wasn't bothered by anything but Blissey anyways, if we're being real.
you're spitting. You're spitting. Well, now it's definitely not bothered by anything.
Yeah. So that was one play from Crying that it's like, oh, maybe Crying can lose now, but I still think Crying is in a pretty advantageous position, all things
Yeah,
considered.
yeah.
They get a pretty
The
good
drill
knock here. Well, it depends. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they should get a
Yeah.
pretty good knock here.
Okay,
U-turn's
they go
fine
for
too.
momentum. That's fine.
Yeah,
The
because
grapple
Hydrapple
right
just
back
comes
up.
back.
Great. Okay,
So,
this is scary.
I don't know why you're clicking Fickle. Okay,
It's,
whatever.
it, that's kind of fair. They just wanted to damage. They called up the Mienshao because you can't. It's hard to stay in on the Mienshao there.
I mean, they have to Terra on the Mienshao anyways, and now the
Oh,
Mienshao is very dangerous.
you're right. You're right. Actually, you're right.
Okay.
What? Okay. I don't know why
They're
they're
you
not
turning
daring.
anyways.
Actually.
This is very interesting gameplay from Crying, I will say.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay. All this in context. Excadrill does not have a wall currently, other than the Hippowdon, which
That's
can
actually very
definitely
true. Especially
definitely
depending on set.
yeah. Wait.
Because,
Oh my gosh.
what?
I think I've actually. I think I know how this ends. Wait, or I think I know how this goes like awry now. I feel like I've. I don't know if I heard this how this goes, or if there's a game similar, but I don't know. I'm thinking the Excadrill can still win here. Um,
Yeah, they could Iron Head switch through Bramble easily.
yeah. Well,
And
does
this,
Rambo live a +2 Ironhead?
I have no idea. It definitely doesn't live like +2 Rock Blast, like Terror Rock or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, with the, what's that item called? Lucky Dice? But
Loaded
yeah,
dice. Loaded. Yeah,
luck.
yeah.
I will say, I heard through the grapevine. What I heard from this game was I saw the matchup. I opened it at work, and I was like, "Wow, I might skip this one." And I heard from through the grapevine that maybe I should tune in for this one, and maybe I'm beginning to see why because I I don't understand this crying gameplay particularly. Not
I
to be
don't
mean.
like. Yeah, this is just so interesting. The Hydrapple should be tearing through this team like
The
100%. But
Hydrapple, the Ogre Pawn, even the Excadrill with the wasted Terra already, dude. It's just like so many good tools, and somehow they're down massive on turn 17. It's just
yeah,
like, they played good the first 2 weeks. Everybody's in for a sinker. But let's see
yeah.
if they can still pull it through because Hydrapple Terra is still pretty good. Excadrill
Okay,
Terra is
well,
pretty good. And ZS just ripped I mean, I'm still hitting
cool.
Nasty Plot here, whatever, dude.
Yeah, or just kill
Or
this
just
thing.
kill
Yeah,
it,
like
yeah.
yeah, it's like completely fine. Just get rid of that mon. That's one less mon to worry about with the extra drill. Okay, out comes this Mienshao. I
Which
don't.
is
I
a
like.
threat, obviously.
Okay, there goes the lefties, but
There's no pivoting around this. I will say this was we probably underrated how good of an offensive threat this was on paper. Just because, Mianshao's so ass, dude. I don't think about it.
yeah, no, no, it's definitely like I acknowledge that like the
Okay,
life orb split could
poison.
be. Oh wait, what?
I don't know if this is your Terra. This
Yeah. I don't. Okay, wait. Actually, no. I totally remember this now. It's all coming back to me. I don't know if I like got flashes of this or something. It has to be Terra Steel. That Hydrapple has to be Terra Steel. There's no other way.
Oh,
It
that
has to
does
be.
make sense. By the
Yeah,
way,
it has
look
to
how
be.
fucking this just got shot through easily.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, if he SD, they would have been over it
Literally,
earlier.
bro, literally 5 hit, unterra did 50. I
Yeah.
overrated the fuck out of what Bramble could do in this matchup. That's so funny, dude. I don't know, man. This crying, if crying, I mean, the Terra's ripped and it's Ice Fang Hippowdon. Hippowdon, look how Hippowdon just became the craziest offensive nut in the world because of that Terra. I just don't understand crying's like anything crying. Anything like crying's approach to this game, I just completely disagree with.
Yeah, I don't really understand it either necessarily. Okay, they're forced to go Hydrapple. This really was kind of okay. Good slack from into the Blissey. Okay,
I mean, I don't know what we're doing though. Like, nothing is
uh,
happening.
yeah, they're trying to get like they need to go into their. Oh, they didn't go into their drill. Okay, they need to go into the drill. That's what they need to do, and they have to like Oh wait.
What does I don't know what Excadrill even
Honestly, I was
does.
thinking about it. I was like, man, they need the SD. Then I remember, wait a second, they don't have Iron Head. They can't beat the hip out on. It's
Yeah,
literally a free pivot. Yeah,
that's
this might be
true.
over.
They'd love a even does SD crit would have been what seals it. But yeah,
Yeah,
we could
honestly,
ZS could just loop this for a while. And
okay.
Mienshao seemed to be AV because it took a Fickle Beam earlier and it only did like some, right? Or am I insane?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's AV. That's like fair. I think I'm pretty sure it's AV.
This is a good pivot. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say you get another chance to like crit through the hippo.
Yeah.
This may take a while, and I feel big crit, big
Oh, there we
crit.
go. Blissey got grit. Hooray! All right. This is the chance that we were looking
You
for.
should probably
Uh,
SD and go for crit.
yeah, fair enough. Oh, they're gonna spin. Okay.
I guess I
Well,
don't think it really matters.
yeah. I think what they're trying to do here. Oh, yeah, they're trying to literally just get it into range of the SD crit or whatever. Wait. Oh no, the SD I don't know. It's not a roll, is it? It took like 35
No way
from.
to roll.
Yeah.
And like,
Well,
okay, that's actually a good T wave to get off because now Slowking could pivot around this and bring in Excadrill.
yes. Okay. Well,
Okay, they didn't though.
yeah. That's is that specs? I don't know.
No, wait.
Okay.
I actually don't know. That actually
Yeah.
did a
Honestly,
fair amount.
when I saw the ZS team, anytime I see like a balanced team with like a Tornadus, I just auto assume it's like specs
I don't
because
think
like
that's Specs. That did like a crazy ass amount of damage to be Specs, but
yeah. No, you're spitting. It's probably not specs. I might be off my rocker, but this looking could just be max. But yeah. I don't know. It's doing like 40. I don't know. I don't know how
40
much
is pretty
damage.
good damage, honestly. And this is what I was talking about.
Okay.
So then now you can't bring in Mienshao, which is pretty smart. But
All right. Well,
This
this
could click
high
Ice
dropper.
Fang, by the way.
Yeah, it's I don't know why Ice Wing has not been clicked. It's like they've always gone high dropper because they can only go high drop.
Yeah,
That's like
the
all they
few times I understood where they were coming, that was a good double, by the way. I
very
understood where
good
they were
double.
coming from a few times when they were like, "Oh wow, that
Oh
lived
shoot!
anyways." Yeah. Okay. Well,
What?
this
But they're
was.
dead to
Uh,
sand and yeah. Okay.
wait, Hydropple
High
could
dropper
win.
can win.
Hydropple
Wait,
clutch.
wait. High dropper just won the game. What?
Let me
Unless
see.
like wait.
Blissey T Wave. Blissey could obviously T Wave Sonic Cross through it though.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
But
Um.
Hydropple also has Rocky Helmet, which is semi-relevant.
Oh wait, they can just chili. Yeah, they can just chili pivot between the two until the Blissey like is dead or whatever.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I don't
that's
think
facts.
yeah. I think this is Jover for our heroes. Yes, maybe.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I don't retract any of the shit talk throughout the game.
I
This,
don't know how. Like I don't know. Like this seems like I guess the Mienshao must have not had a I don't know triple X or something or I don't like what do you think went wrong here? Oh, they stayed in.
I
Okay,
mean,
that was
ZS just had really bad matchup, but Crying also played bad. Let's see what happened. Oh my god, it froze!
what what what.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh. They outspeed and freeze?
Honestly, this
Oh,
is okay. This is
that's
why I don't.
insane.
This is why I don't retract my shit talk about Crying's approach to the game because yes, Crying still won through amazing matchup, but you get unlucky, brother, and look what happens.
That's
God comes
actually
knocking at your door.
oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
It's
Outsped
so
into
funny we
freeze.
skipped it.
DG, my bad. Like what?
My
Okay,
bad
yeah.
indeed.
Wow. And this is like the first time I don't know how many times there've been like big hacks, but like big hacks, and I've seen both sides say GG. I think right? No, or at
Yeah.
least in
No eat shit here.
yeah. We're hopefully yeah. Okay, well that was interesting.
I
I
think Crying could have
definitely
played that game better.
100%.
But
Yeah,
sometimes you see a matchup and you're like, oh my god, my matchup's so free. Let's go, let's go. Like to make it about myself, last year when I played, or a few years ago when I played Punny in World Cup Finals, and Punny brought Sun, and I'd Slow King Sand, and I was like, let's go. I started doing a little dance on preview, and then I almost choked.
Yes, yeah. I remember you referenced that in the previous episode.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
was funny. Let's get on
yeah.
to the next one. So we got another regen core sand, but no torn this time around.
Oh, this is interesting. Yeah. I mean, technically, it could be triple regen if you just bring the guard on the torrent. I
Yeah,
mean,
that was actually a big deal last week in the PDT game.
oh, okay,
Cause
interesting.
PDT got Turbo like aggressively stomped on by Taunt Torn, and then he started using Guard, Toxapex, Torn maybe to PP stall it, and it was working. And TDT was also randomly like fucking teleport on Scarf Guard, which ended up coming into play. It was just so
Oh,
silly.
that's so heated. That's a tech. That's actually a tech that I think I first saw Mossy use like way back when. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
it was Trick
tele-
Teleport. It was interesting.
you said it was tricks.
Yeah, it was Trick Teleport.
What? Oh my god. Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Well, awful preview. I guess this it's pretty standard from Eternally for the most part. I don't know. Sand team, triple regen. Oh, they don't have a flying type. You're right. They don't. Hmm.
It's not.
Unique.
I don't know if that's that. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, honestly.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like you just gotta hope you don't fight like opposing sand, then, right? Because like
That is
it kind
true.
of sucks like a lot.
Yeah,
But
like
maybe.
so something that's sticking with me on Sakurai's preview is he is using Azumarill off hyper offense, which is very question mark to me.
Hmm.
I just don't think this
Well,
mon. Apparently, people don't like this mon at all right now, but I don't think this mon is good at all outside of HO. Like, I was testing it a few metas ago. I don't know if you ever caught. I had an ongoing bit in the UU Discord where I was like, y'all gotta watch out for my heavy duty boots Azumarill. I'm changing the game. And then I
oh
like
my
laddered
god.
with it for a week, and I was like, damn, this mon sucks.
It's fair. It's fair. It is a pretty terrible mod. I'm not going to deny
I
that.
will say
It's
on preview, this Metagross could be a terror depending on set.
100%, 100%. I'd agree. They don't have a switch in for the Metagross. Actually, they don't. Wait,
I don't. But if it's
yeah,
CB, they could pivot around it, obviously. Which I'm
yeah,
thinking it's
maybe.
not the rocker because Dawnfans usually rocks rapid spin in this meta just to like beat like punish the fuck out of like Spadef Exca, for example, where it's like rock spin Exca is gonna be super fucked over by rock spin Dawnfan.
Yeah,
So I figured Dawnfan's rock spin. Azumarill, massive question mark. Metagross could be CB. If it's like AV or something, that is AV like a knock psychic thing. That is a terror and a half because Terra Steel is gonna 2-hit KO Hydropple, and
yeah,
the knock ensures that like Exca has no longevity versus it. And Psychic Fang, it could be EQ as well. Psychic Fang or EQ would be probably. I mean, it's enough to like make sure Pex can't one be a one hit or anything. And
yeah.
also, how do you feel about the corners on both ends? The appeal of meta, I'd say, is that like is a very pathetic soft check to corner on
Yeah,
Eternal's end.
yeah. I think that the corner obviously for Zachary is a lot better just because it comes out it can
Very
click
threatening.
SD. They're giving it sand, right? So it can
Yeah.
live Moonblast easier. It can live Giga
Mm-hmm.
Drains easier after an SDs.
That's very true.
And they've got like a Metagross. So I mean, like you said, it's a soft check. Worst case scenario, they start setting up on you. You go Metagross, and you make things happen. Hopefully, they aren't stopping Tantrum
I will say
or not.
this Exegol is very threatening though on Eternal's end. And also
Uh,
like the Metagross is probably gonna be overwhelmed white quickly, like defensively at least. So depending on the pace of this game, I could see this going. It's hard to call, honestly. I could see this. I figure for Sakura, you want to like the longer the game goes, the less it favors Sakura. For Sakura, you want to make momentum as soon as possible. So I'm sensing maybe an early terror on Sakura's end, either from Metagross or Rock Palm. You know?
yeah, I think that's fair. I think they definitely, they're BO centered and they don't have as many regen mons, so or recovery options. So it's definitely fair to think that they should try and be a little bit more offensive with their leads. Honestly, I was thinking about this as well. This is like probably not going to happen at all. But if that's Belly Drum Azumarill randomly on this team,
It does
and
win.
they're able to, and yeah, it might just win the game randomly.
It at least like it sets up on. I mean, it only really sets up on Pex, so it probably doesn't instantly win because it'd get like toxic. But unless it's Steel, which is possible, like the Umbri HO was running or Steel
Yeah,
Azu. So
yeah, I
yeah,
think a steal is totally fair. Like a Terra belly drum on like a freaking guard or like a Hydropple or I don't know, doing whatever they're trying to do.
I don't think
That'd be
it's hard.
funny.
If it's not Belly Drum, I don't see the Azu being helpful at all in this matchup, other
Well,
than to scare out Excadrill when you need to like revenge kill it. Anyways, we've been yapping our asses off. Let's see the
yeah,
game.
yeah. Let's see it. Let's see it. Honestly, if it's freaking Whirlpool Azumarill, it's gonna make my it would
Oh
make my day.
yeah, it could be Whirlpool. That's actually such a good shout. And I don't think it's necessarily a big deal if it's Whirlpool. Like, yeah, I really don't. You'd have to Terra to beat both things I'd come into Azumarill, honestly.
Well,
Like,
no, so if it's Whirlpool, it's gonna be the Sap Sipper, so it's shut down
oh,
the
yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see what happens. That
Let's
was
see
a good
it.
shout, though. So meta lead
So,
instead of okay, we could see what the meta is right away. I am almost positive that's CB damage, and also I didn't mention, but this is a good T Spikes matchup.
oh
But
shoot.
you gotta maybe it's defog Mandibuzz, which would be helpful. But that knockoff, I'm calling it as CB damage for sure.
Yeah, that's banded.
So I think that is honestly worse for Sakura
Yeah, that's fair.
until unless I mean maybe CB Terra Steel Heavy Slam with the rocks up like just 2 KO Sox packs.
Yeah, I think a lot of factors could definitely lead
I'm
into.
not
Oh
really
my
sure
gosh.
about that damage. Yeah, but if you lock, you gotta like. It makes you have to predict now, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at the calc right now. Actually, freaking heavy slam is doing like it's after Terra Steel. If there's uh
Good pivot,
not
by the way.
defensive. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
this is
Okay.
gonna. Yeah, so pretty much this is the game you have to play, and we should pray if this is defog if you're Sakuri's friends, and it is. So double
Yeah.
removal, I figure that's pretty good.
Great. Okay, so I guess it's not as weak as T Spike's defensive Dawn fan pivot makes sense. They can try to go for some rocks here, maybe on
And the
the
rocks
top.
are really, I'd say the rocks are really good with, as you were saying, this Metagross should probably rip Terror pretty quickly.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, it turned from like okay for eternally to like very scary, like very
Oh
very.
yeah,
Oh my
definitely.
gosh, they brought out the Metagross. Oh, this is so scary.
And I'm pretty sure,
This
did EQ kill from here?
it can. It's a roll. Yeah, it's a roll. But also
Yeah, it
like
did
heavy slam
79
Terra
last time.
Terra heavy slam is like also pretty scary. But let's see.
Especially because there's sand. I figured Terra Heavy Slam has to. Because Eternally is just in a 50-50 right now.
Yeah,
Like, I figured Sakura's just gonna rip it. And this
yeah,
should probably be removed from the earth.
yeah. There it is. All right,
Yeah, that's
goodbye,
gone.
goodbye. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is heavily. I'd say it's pretty heavily in Sakura's favor now.
Oh my gosh! I just realized, I do apologize. Just noticing the nicknames. They're adding multiple names here.
That
They're
is
defining.
crazy. I
They're
will
shutting
say
out
this
everyone.
this became a worse soft check for Ogre Pawn if it's like superpower. And also, like playing around this Ogre Pawn sucks really bad without Roxab, which I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you should probably try to find rocks here. Like scare this out with and try to like double for rocks maybe.
Fair. This should
Yeah,
turn
this.
here, I guess.
Oh wait, oh duh, just fucking foul plays. I always. Okay, I'm dumb.
Yeah, Manibus lives it. It's a lovely
Easily.
mon. I thought they were going to U-turn there though, but they just foul played for damage.
It's probably not U-turn. I figured it may be. You'd figure it'd be U-turn on this team,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. Like
But
this team wants momentum. Like so, but it's interesting.
I figure it's
Yeah,
not based on what he did, or maybe he just wanted more damage. So like, maybe it's an Azu Jet range now, possibly.
what you spitting? That's actually it might just maybe. I'm just gonna keep it.
But Metagross is back
No.
in. Metagross is obviously threatening Bullet Punch and probably is gonna click it to stay safe because you never know what Eternally could click here. Like if Eternally superpowered on a heavy slam, it'd swing the game like instantly. Although, obviously, I think would Sakura still be favored? It's hard to call. But yeah.
I'd say Psyche's
Oh,
still
it's
favored. Oh,
spiky. That's so big. And now he's
very
forced
nice
out.
Psyche.
So he has to sack.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the Terra Rock too. Okay. Very
He
gross.
Terra. I don't know if he should have even bothered clicking Terra there, but
Yeah, 100%. Because Azu's definitely just going to come in and kill. If it's Belly,
it's not. I doubt it's Belly.
the turn. Okay, no, it's not. What? Maybe it's heavy duty boots. Freaking the passionate special.
The Passion Special on ladder. Zachary was definitely looking and tuning into my ladder games. Also, I'm noticing a poison jab these days, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
I guess people hate Tornadus Therian enough. Like honestly, good on them. I hate it too.
Yeah, I'm ready for it to go. And here comes Ogre, who's probably gonna get a kill here
If this is
easily.
Hornleaf, I think the game's
Oh,
over.
do you know what I was thinking? Like, wait, what'd you say?
I said if it was Hornleech, I'm pretty sure the game is over.
I was
There.
literally about to say the same thing, dude. I don't think people are rocking with Hornleech these days, but in a spot like this, dude, Hornleech would have sealed, like, clinched it instantly.
Yeah.
But I still think Sakura is just, like, heavily favored. Also, Trailblaze. Well, Trailblaze doesn't matter because X is coming in.
Yeah. All right. The
This
drill
is
is
obviously
out.
checked. It's not heavy duty boots. No,
No. What could it be? What could it
it's
be? Is it
leftovers.
AB?
Maybe it is Whirlpool.
Leftovers.
It's
Okay.
not Whirlpool. What is this?
Uh,
What an interesting mon. And now
well, okay.
this is in BP range, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, Peck's pivot comes out obviously, but the Rocky's gone, so it does
Yeah,
some
now
damage.
Sakuri is in dude, Sakuri's in a low key kind of bad position because now Eternity's like in the driver's seat from this position. Like Meta's locked into BP, and now Eternally has a chance to double to something. It could be Gardevoir or Excadrill. Damn, this I feel like this game swings pretty quickly, but once this Metagross comes in on like Toxapex, I don't think it dies with Surf yet, so it's still gonna get a kill if it comes in versus Pex probably. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Eternally is probably gonna double here. So, dude, what? Imagine Zachary BP's the switch
Piece on a Switch. It could be interesting. Honestly, like I don't hate that. Like I don't hate that idea.
because it
I
doesn't
think
kill.
definitely.
But one thing I will say is preserving Metagross out of Surf range is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Then they can EQ, but if they EQ, they're gonna have to EQ again. I don't know. It's weird because like right now, as you kind of said, it is looking like a lot more dire for Sakuri because they've got like a Gardevoir in the back, and it's gonna kill stuff like very quickly.
Yeah,
Have they Terrad? Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, they
Okay,
have they
okay.
Terra Rock the
Yeah,
corner for reasons I'm not really sure, honestly.
I don't know. I don't know because like where even if you run like where are you gonna go? You gonna go Mandibuzz? Like how are you gonna you gotta go back into the Metagross anyway? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean it's Metagross and corner click buttons at this point, and also I mean Donphan EQ is obviously massive as well.
Yeah,
So like
but the speed, I don't know. It's just so hard. It's just they're so much slower right now than their opponent.
Yeah,
Um,
like from this position, I pause here specifically because the game is in like an either person could win kind of position. I just wanted to like debrief for a second because as I was saying, sorry to get into a little like tangent. This Metagross is at 30%. Metagross being out of surf range is a big deal because it could click EQ and then it forces Pex out and it gets a kill. Because surely Gardevoir dies to CBEQ, right?
uh, maybe. It's looking like the answer is yes. Yes, it does.
Is it like a
Yeah,
roll?
it is a roll.
What's
68%.
that's okay, that might come into play if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think that probably could be the case. Yeah, it's
So yeah,
yeah.
so Sakuri I mean Sakuri has been an aggressive player to his detriment the entire season so far, so maybe Sakuri should think about ripping a double BP here. And maybe he shouldn't because you'll look like a dumbass and lose the game. But let's see.
All right, let's see
And
it.
here comes a
Okay, did they
double
do
as
it?
predicted. Ooh, what a good
Oh my
call.
gosh, they actually do this. Okay, makes sense.
And this is now a massive positional advantage. And I'm almost positive the Gardevoir roll is going to come into play. Because Sakuri lives a surf. And I mean, I'd just like sack something here, honestly. Maybe just go Mandibuzz.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh
fair.
my god,
Mandy is.
Sakuri is not cooking. Do you see this?
Oh wait.
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh. Wait, wait.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
that surf would have
Okay.
been pretty important, if I'm being honest, but whatever.
You know,
What an
uh,
interesting play from both.
yeah. Poison jab is so like what? I guess it's to call the ogre pond because it's in the sand. Maybe I don't know.
It doesn't. I mean, he was trying to call it the Mandibuzz probably, but it doesn't. I don't think it really
Oh,
matters. I think he's trying to
fair.
call the Mandibuzz so it's forced to roost instead of defog, maybe.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Mandy call out is fair, but like, yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay.
this is the turn that should have happened, probably.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. Just an intermission.
Okay,
Okay.
Sakura is playing overly aggressive as fuck, but I don't know how much it matters. Because you just get the fog and then bring out Ogerpon, no?
But
Okay,
yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think he
This
had to
turn.
do that, and that was unfortunate. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Okay. Well,
That was
like I said,
Brig.
ye- yeah. There goes the. Well, okay. I don't know. Dunstan was always gonna die, wasn't it? Like, I guess it beats the Pex, but like,
I think I think like you should have sacked Mandibuzz and then bring in Donphan.
that's fair. That's fair. Well, yeah, I think that's fair because then you're gonna get a kill. Well, no, actually, the Donphan doesn't kill the Gardevoir. Like, guaranteed, it doesn't. So you'd have to
Oh
go
yeah, you're
Metagross.
right. You're right. I mean, you could
Yeah, you'd have.
knock, I guess, but then you're playing guessing games. Well, does Donphan die from 71 to Moonblast?
Let me check. It should, but maybe I'm like off the perk.
That seems like a lot of damage, even if it's a Donphan.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a wait. How much was it again? It was
71.
at 70. Oh, he crit. That's why he
Yeah,
killed.
that's why
Okay, yeah,
Surf killed. That's why I was saying it was unfortunate.
yeah. Very unfortunate. I just accepted that Tex killed Dr. I was like, wow, man, what are they feeding these things? Okay, okay, yeah. Moonblast is a roll. If they're max HP
Okay,
at
either
that
way, that
range.
was a massive turn. I mean, EQ's get. Oh my god, the guard. Here comes the Gardevoir roll.
Yeah, here it comes. They've got to go for it. Like,
Ah,
do or die. Wait, okay, what?
no, that makes sense. I mean, the Gardevoir roll is gonna come eventually, nonetheless, because well, it's gonna be guessing. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't think Hard Donphan was the wave because you ended up just sacking it anyway. So
Okay, what did they EQ here? Oh, they
yeah,
do.
that
Okay, great.
was. So
All
now
right,
it's gonna come into play here, and it's gonna
here it
determine
comes.
the game.
Do they get it?
And Sakri lost,
They don't
unfortunately.
get it. Wow.
So I'll say that Sakri, some things went out of his favor in terms of luck, but I don't think he played to his position to the best of his ability.
How low is that Pex actually?
That Pex is that it's coming in at like 54.
Well, where there's an ogre pond, there's a way. Surely it lives this moonblast.
That is true.
All right, come on, ogre pond.
Hit
Show me
it.
potato salad.
Okay. Do we expect the Ivy Cudgel crit?
Yeah. That's pretty much where we're
it
at right
it
now.
would be
Honestly,
cinema to be fair. Let's
yeah, it
see.
would be.
And it didn't come.
Cabana. What a shame.
Unfortunate. Dude, it is unfortunate for Sakura to go 0-2 and then get kind of slightly unlucky. I think he could have played better, but there are also some triggers that he pulled that some people would have missed as well.
Yeah, most definitely. The BP on the drill definitely helped like a lot in that
Great
position.
call.
It's like I think I really want to say that I think this was good for Sakiri until like the Azu ended up dying. I guess it was just unfortunate the Azu. I don't know actually. What even would the Azu have done? It would have come in on the
The
help,
Azu
but like
didn't matter, I don't
yeah,
think.
I don't know. Yeah, just I guess it's unfortunate to get crit on the Don fan
The
to come
Donphan
out.
crit super sucked because
Yeah,
was it in is this in Donphan range? It's
yeah,
possibly in Donphan range.
it should be. Yeah, I think.
And if it's
Um,
not I mean, if it's not the, I mean, Metagross would just come in, and then Ogerpon would just come in, and
you know,
it would have been heavily in Sakuri's favor, obviously.
I do have to ask. I do have to ask. Considering the fact that we know that the Metagross is outside of Surf range, you think ever going Metagross this turn instead would have
I mean, he
been
got crit
sensible?
anyways.
Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, never mind. Potato tomato. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think maybe Mandy Sack was probably fine. Toxic Spikes
Yeah.
weren't. I'm a terrible issue at this point, I don't think. But yeah. And also the like after like the BP turn, there was turns where they were like both overcooking. But yeah, that was a pretty fun game, I'll say.
Yeah. It was interesting. I enjoyed that thoroughly.
I
All right.
will.
Here we go. Fun time.
Uh, how? Okay, I think if Mimi Lucha gets rocks up, it's over instantly. No,
Oh really? Really?
is it not?
I'm trying to think. Because first things it's a Houndstone matchup into HO with an Iron Jugulus. So Iron Jugulus always shuts that mon down for the most part, unless they have play rough, which is nice.
But
Actually,
Iron Jugulus shuts it down once.
yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. One and done. One and done. Then well, okay. Yeah, I guess one and
That's
done. I
why I'm
don't know.
saying rocks up is pretty much game over. I feel.
Mm, I mean,
CB
it could be.
Terrablast just like rips us apart.
Mm. So sorry, which side are you talking about?
I'm talking Mimi Lucha should try to get rocks up versus Fogbound because okay, if you get rocks up, the Terrablast Ghost is definitely 2 KOing Iron Jugulus. Jugulus forces you out once and then it's done. Afterwards, you pretty much just claim something every time you come in, especially if it versus something that you Oko. Which you're Okoing Thunderous with rocks up, you're Okoing
Mm.
this, you're forcing Metagross to Terra, and Iron Jugulus soft checks you once.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you might be spitting. I think I'm underestimating Houndstone. I don't even think it needs rocks up to kill Thunderous from full. I don't think if it
I have
tears.
no idea.
Um,
Thunderous usually runs like some amount of bulk on these teams, though.
yeah, no, but Poltergeist hits like a truck. Like I'm not gonna lie, if you tear
Maybe I'm
both,
underrating.
it literally kills it literally kills like freaking Greninja.
Also, we're
With like
literally
a little bit
ignoring
of
the fact that there's a second Sandrushmon. This should be like, bro, this should be like borderline impossible for Family. Mr. Starbitstorm, are you there?
so sorry. Okay, hopefully my microphone isn't like messed up. I had to swap my phone because my other phone was not charging. Okay. Yeah, as you were saying, yeah, I think it is definitely pretty dire. Maybe I kind of see what you're talking. I don't actually. I keep saying that, but they have multiple mons that lose their items. Can you hear me?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I'm
no, they
saying,
have.
this Mon's coverage is so ass. You should run Terra Blast Ghost on it.
Oh my! You're suggesting Terrablast Ghost like the like the oh my gosh, sorry, I'm literally the move Terrablast.
Yeah,
Terrablast. That's great. That's actually so crazy. I've
Houndstone
never
doesn't
heard that.
have Houndstone doesn't have any moves. I mean, I'm just thinking about what Dragapult used to run in OU. Like it ran CB Terrablast, especially because he has a Nocturne, he has a Knock Tyranitar. You're gonna fuck yourself locking into Poltergeist.
Yeah, okay, that's unique. Most people, whenever they load up Poundstone, they just say, "Screw that! I'm going to load Poltergeist, and I'm not gonna use knockoff." Like the
Fair
Torn
enough.
is just like it's just freaking full on special.
That is true.
Um,
It could be Specs or something.
yeah, but that's actually interesting. If they do that, that's actually really cool. That's cool and innovative, and it probably actually just win them the game because
Yeah,
that
but
like that.
what are you saying?
Oh, it hits like a truck.
Yeah, definitely. I'm saying this is like heavily maybe Lucha favorite. It's I mean HO versus Sandra is just usually pretty bad, but it's a double bad if you got double double Sandrush, dude.
That's fair.
But
That's fair.
he also has 2 agility mons, but Thunderous is the only one of concern because Basculegion needs to click agility twice, pretty much, to matter versus
Yeah,
Excadrill.
yeah.
Anyways,
That
let's get
is
into it.
all right. Let's see it.
I
We'll
genuinely
see.
think Mimi Lucha should have. Never mind. I'm smoking crack. This is the
Yeah, they
right
both got a.
meme.
Yeah, that makes sense. Balloon drill makes sense into the Sandy Shocks. Okay, that reveals no item. That's one mon without an item. They're trying to go
Yeah.
into the Thunder.
This should click. Oh my, it's Volt Switch. What the
What?
fuck? Okay.
What?
Honestly, I might. Well, no, I won't. I said I might click rocks there, but that was a crock play. Good eject button, by the way. Bro, you should try to find rocks as soon as possible.
Oh my gosh, I literally have no idea what the heck is happening. The Basculegion isn't balloon, so is it weakness policy? It's got to be.
It's definitely weakness policy. What the fuck?
What? It's not. What is this?
Okay, this is some
Honestly, I
like
think.
B. This is like HBOHO.
Yeah. I think Fogdown Lake actually just faked this out. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely not This is not HO. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
Okay.
that burning would have been a big deal if it burned. And that's
Yeah,
a
that
fast-ish heat run at least. Or a slow meta. Both of these could have a varying degree of speed investment.
okay. I'm not gonna lie. This is looking like
Please just earthquake. Oh my god.
this is Scarf then. It's gotta be
What,
Scarf.
bro?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was revealed Scarf. Wait, that's
Yeah.
totally okay.
Okay. Mimi Lucha just did some horrible things.
I honestly I was about to say call it and say Fogbound Lake is literally out of the count, but then like all of that just happened. Like what?
This one as bad as possible for Mimi Lucha. This is some like Mimi Lucha. I think he's been playing his games well, and he's my ladder goat. But this is some like inexperience showing where like an inability. I mean, obviously on preview, Mimi Lucha was like, oh, this is just like HO, double agility, blah blah blah, like explosion metagross or something, double agility. Maybe I don't know what the hell a Conkeldurr would be running, like Terra Electric something. But
Yeah.
Mimi Lucha failed to recognize that the Bastion Legion was obviously Scarf. And that is a big deal, because this Excadrill is gonna win him the game instantly.
Yeah, now it's not doing that. It can't come in on the. Before it was like it seemed like it just hard walled the Sandy Shocks, and that's why I was like, okay, this is Jover. They can't get up hazards.
Yeah.
They're always gonna be able to EQ. It's
Yeah.
free. It's literally free. But
Mhm.
I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. The Houndstone better start putting in dividends or something. I
Bro,
don't know.
the Houndstone's not gonna do enough unless he gets Rock Slip, and I hope he recognizes that. I don't know if he'll be able to find rocks, but he should try to find rocks. It's like a
Oh, good.
massive, massive deal.
Let's see. The Torn comes out. Okay, this is good.
Okay,
The Torn comes.
so if this U-turn, he should probably U-turn to T-Tar if he has rocks. Like, I'm being a genuine. And he recognizes that out well.
All right.
Okay, he doubled.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's up
You
with-
should have traded rocks there. Like, you're giving up another layer of spikes, which is like, historically, we all know the double layer of spikes is pathetic and we spit on it.
For sure. Well,
I think he should have
guy.
got rocks up. I mean, maybe it's not rocks T-Tar, but
Oh, wait, honestly, yeah, that's very true. They do have a Heatran. It very easily could just be like T-Wave knockoff or something.
yeah.
I
That
think the
is
trend.
very team dependent, but he should. I don't know if finding rocks with Heatran would have been harder to do, probably.
Yeah, the Heatran dies to most things, if not almost every mon on their team.
Probably not fun. Well, actually, everything. It probably only gets rocks up versus Conkeldurr.
Yeah, it's kind of dire.
So yeah.
Well, the con's out. So let's see.
This
is it
is
specs?
AV. That was not specs at all.
Oh, okay. Well, live and learn.
So this was definitely a case of he probably
Okay, there's the Terra type.
good Terra by the way.
The
Okay,
drain.
I mean it doesn't really matter. He drains there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, this is looking dire for them. The Houndstone is almost surely not Terra Blast Ghost, and so they have like two pivots here. Like two pivots. The Sandy Shocks is one, like very free.
Mhm.
And then obviously they have the Iron Jugulus. This is looking terrible for Mimi Lucha. I really do feel.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Like
This one like as poorly as possible for Mimi, and like still the rocks aren't up, so Iron Jugulus can come into this for like no big deal.
yeah, this is why they saved the T-Tar so they can wait.
Oh, look at me, I'm
What?
smart as
What?
hell.
What? You called it out? There's no way. There's no.
Bro, I feel like that's just like logical. Have you ever seen this thing's moveset?
It's got play rough though. I don't know. Like
Who's looking play rough? I mean, I guess Hydreigon's hidden nowadays, but this guy is gonna come very close to sealing the game, and like Excadrill should have done more, but it didn't because, I mean, he just let it take the flip turn for no reason. But yeah, this is the first game from Mimi Lucha that I'd be like, I'm not feeling this one.
well, let's see.
And he should, to be fair, this should be like his first loss because Eternally bullshitted him really bad week one.
Yes. The avoiding the poison into the flinch is wild.
Was it like a double flinch or something? It was something crazy.
Yeah, it was the double flinch. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
That's not doing enough. See, and that tanked, which is like, that is like, it is a big deal that this tanks this. It should have been a big deal that this tanked this so well. But it was too little too late type shit.
Yeah,
This game's over. This is sealed by Iron Jugulus.
pretty much. Unless they dodge. Well, they can dodge.
I don't think that. No, they're dead.
Oh,
Well,
you're right.
They should have
Yeah, you're right. You're
probably.
right. Yeah.
They should have took the regen and been like, somehow I don't die to Dark plus whatever Thunderous can click, I guess. But
Well,
yeah.
I honestly, I mean, like this game, played out as it played out. The Terra Blast Houndstone that was a first for me, but I'm interested to see what the heck the Thunderous is. Is it just like a normal Thunderous? You think? Like,
It's just a normal Thunderous, yeah. This ended up being like BOHO, as I said. It was like it was like pivot heavy and then random Iron Jugulus and Sandy Shocks, but it was like pivot heavy with AV Conk and then Metagross, which was a I don't know that is. I wasn't paying attention to the Metagross damage, to be honest, because unfortunately my head was in my hands at the Mimi Lucha gameplay.
yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I'm pretty sure it was just a normal like Rex, or not a Rex, probably maybe like AV or the
Double
four
AV
attack. But
is
it wasn't
possible,
very.
I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's maybe just like knock spam plus like momentum. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
With the
Honestly,
idea
I
being
didn't
that
get.
Iron Jugulus will win the game eventually.
Yeah.
Which is, I'll say, that is a very. I could see that type of team being derived from your beautiful mind.
Yeah. Honestly, maybe so. I don't know. I don't know. It was a beautiful team. I do appreciate. I appreciate teams like that. Maybe I might be in the process of making. Who knows?
maybe everybody stay tuned for a STARBITSTORM HOBO. So next up we got this was gonna be my highlight of the week, but I didn't want to watch Just Franco use full stall on my highlight of the week. Especially like I mean we were talking about it pre-recording, you know. This I mean, I would usually call you an idiot for bringing stall versus PDT, but I actually don't think it's that bad of a bring this for this tour if we're like looking purely at what PDT has brought thus far.
Yeah. I think it's fair. Indeed, as long as you cover your outs, you're okay. And the team doesn't look bad. I mean, it doesn't have hazard removal, but you also
It does kind of get terrorized by like, well, it might have defog. Does Storm learn defog this shit?
No, no, it does not.
But I will say, this team, this team might get terrorized by Taunt Torn plus Spike's Ogre Pawn, which people aren't really using Spike's Ogre Pawn much these days, but it's a possibility.
PDT, if anybody is using it, it's PDT, 100%. PDT loaded up freaking Rocky Helmet, Spike's Synthesis Ogre Bod.
Yeah, he did. And also, he was like, use like bootsless triple regen week 1.
Oh my gosh!
Which the bootsless triple regen is the reason why I'm like, maybe Stall's not such a bad bring into PDT, because I mean this is gonna obviously be Spike's Chestnut, and it's probably gonna be Terra Ghost, because that's just what makes sense in the meta, right?
Yeah.
So like PDT is, I mean, Just Franco could probably get full spikes if the game plays slow, but if they go spike for spike, PDT might win.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, in all honesty, I was initially kind of okay with like the stall bring and stuff like that, but like I'm looking into it more, and they have like a Tornadus. We have no pivots for Tornadus. We only have one regen mon. That
is true.
We don't have any real knock pivots that mons that really want to come in and get knocked. Like spikes and hazards really does suck. Like I think, and then there's a conk there. Just oh my gosh.
I will say it has to be taunt for it to be like a massive deal.
Yeah, that's fair. It does have to be taunt, but it makes too much sense to be taunt, like double flying, taunt, torn.
Yeah. Are you thinking the Mence is just like the like special set that you'd see in SS, like special intimidate roost?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean that
so?
cook. I think it's like fair. Like I literally, my team for UCL actually ended up using a team very kind of similar to this that ran like nasty plot taunt torn with the offensive specs. Torn.
Yeah, I don't think I think nasty plot taunt would it be? I don't think that's what you want here. I think you just want knock taunt.
Yeah. Knock would probably be pretty ideal here, but I think As long as it has taunt, it's good as gold, really.
Also, we've failed to mention Conkeldurr so far, which could be a massive deal depending on set.
Yes, the conch. Yeah, like the conch is like why is there a conch? Right?
It's a big question mark. If it's AV, I mean, any conch set's pretty dangerous, huh?
Yeah. I mean, like it's more like a why for Jess Franco. He's really praying because
yeah. Especially if this is like Flame Orb. If it's Flame Orb, if you're just Franco, you're probably happy if it's like bulk up, but it's still really good versus you.
Yeah. I think the conch's gonna put in a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said before. I was initially thinking this was okay, but I'm pretty sure PDT is gonna destroy Franco here. But we'll see what happens because like PDT plays aggressive too.
Yeah.
It's like there's so many things working against Franco.
Things could go wrong though.
That's fair. We've seen that before.
If PDT like loses like if it's Flame Orb Conk, for example, and his turns don't go particularly well, and it's like at like what 40 or 30% by like turn 20, it's pretty. Just Franco could like get up on him.
You're spitting. I think you're on to something.
Okay, we're yapping though. Let's get into it. We're being team preview merchants.
Yeah.
Okay, Clodsire lead. This like I was thinking about Clodsire, by the way. Like, does Clodsire usually run Poison Jab EQ? Are you a Clodsire user?
Yeah. I'm an avid Clodsire user. I'm on the analysis for it. I'm supposed to have like a thing done, but I haven't done it. But yes, P-Jab is amazing for it because of, as we saw with the Toxapex, it's good at shutting down that Torn. Torn lead is so prominent, and they just love clicking taunt on you.
That's right. That is a Franco massive P-Jab, like, poison turn one, too.
Yeah. It's amazing. And Franco's not, abnormal to using, like, low kick and stuff on their freaking Clodsire, too. So, like, if that...
Low kick?
Yeah, he used low kick Clodsire, unironically, and it won. So
I can't even think what that'd be for. But does this usually run dual stab? Do you know?
Yeah, it normally runs dual stab. P-Jab.
That shit is kind of scary.
Yeah.
The offensive there, but I mean it's forced out here because this is probably unaware.
Okay, well that was wrong.
Okay, so this being like the set reveal, this Mon is not particularly good in this matchup.
Yeah, it's gonna be perma-walled by that Pex. Pex coming in is good.
Blissey, obviously.
Yeah. Oh.
So T-Spikes is I mean, I figured that'd be T-Spikes just because of what I was saying. Like, Just Franco brought this team because he is probably a fan of the show. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, Just Franco. He heard the expert passion analysis, and he was like, oh my god, PDT is literally just not using boots. I'm gonna full stack hazards.
Well.
And let's see how it goes.
Okay, here's the threat number 1. We'll see how this is handled.
Yeah,
Next pivot makes sense.
That is a good knock if Ogre Pawn is Spikes. Okay.
Okay.
If he's taunt, he's gonna click it here.
Let's see it.
He was not taunt, and that is a very... What the fuck is this? Wait.
Oh my goodness.
STARBITSTORM. I'm about to hover over this... I don't know if you've been paying attention. I'm about to hover over this Toxapex set.
This is so unique. Okay.
This is... I mean, it has to be like Haze or Toxic Lash.
No, I there's no way. Franco would not be. He wouldn't be that crazy. It's recover. It's gotta be recover.
Oh, no, it's fucking recover, obviously.
Yeah,
it's recover. Bro, he has Pex hard walled by Excadrill.
Yeah. Honestly, that makes me really think once again, and it's going back to why the Clodsire had low kick. It's probably low kick or something unique on the Clodsire so that it's not walled by Excadrill as well.
Like by Balloon X2, you mean?
Yeah. Balloon X2 is...
I also think it's gonna be Tarek goes Chestnut, and that will be absolutely ripped. Unless... Is there a way... By the way, this T-Spike up is pretty massive for Conkeldurr, but we'll see how this goes. That Bankful Buck, that's a crazy Bankful Bucker. Crazy Toxapex set. I know, if I was PDT right now, I'd be like, what the fuck? This guy is smoking crack and balls, man.
Yeah.
That is insane.
It's brazy. Okay, it's lefties, not air balloons, so that's good for the quad.
Yeah, He's just gonna pop Terra here, probably, no?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Oh,
That's a pretty good. I mean, that knock doesn't matter particularly, other than to
yeah.
take Hex, I guess. But that chestnut, if that chestnut isn't Terra Ghost, matchup is. First of all, I don't know what Just Franco is thinking. Because Just Franco has brought. Do you remember? Did you watch last week?
But I'm trying to remember.
The Just Franco Espeon that clicked nothing but Protect, and it clicked Protect
Oh, yeah.
versus. Bro, it clicked Protect and then was forced out by Belly Bolt. What the fuck was that Espeon running?
Oh my god! Surely, honestly, I don't know. Franco, this is not the first time Franco has used Espeon. I'm sure you know he's an Espeon connoisseur, and it honestly inspired me to use it a little bit. But I think it had to be wish support, right? Come on,
That
it's
is
got to be
so
wish.
ass. But you're probably right, but that is very ass. But
Yeah,
this chestnut has to be Terra Ghost for the team, doesn't make sense. And also,
yeah,
I think the call for Clodsire isn't a bad one. This is gonna rip Terra soon.
yeah. Okay.
And one of
There's
these extra interactions is gonna just, like, okay, extra sensory. I
There
can
we
see
go.
where he's coming from because Toxapex seems to be on the up and up in this SEL meta especially. And like, he obviously just, by the way, we're about to see what the Concal there is. He obviously just clicked that, being like, Just Franco, please click a bad idea because this Greninja's worthless.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what this Concal there is. This is massive.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, this thing is going to. It's like this is Stahl's Bane. It was like first it was Ursa Luna, then Ursa Luna got banned, so they went back to Conk again.
Yeah.
It's like
Not as good, but it's still there.
yeah, it's not as good, but it's still there. And recently, a lot of people have been moving towards that AV Conk like we saw last game.
Yeah, I think it's
so,
pretty good. I've actually, I was talking about it in the UU Discord. I feel like AV Conk is the one that's like most consistently usable because you could find a use for it in like every matchup.
Yeah. But I mean, like in this one, it would have obviously been able to be abused like a lot because
Yeah.
that is the crap out of it. But that's not the case. It's the worst one for Stahl. So I don't know. Franco's like it just keeps getting worse and worse. But at least it was AV Torns.
And also, if this is Drain Punch, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Because you could just rip. I mean, I think you could just click. I think you should probably Drain Punch here because Facade into the Scarm. Because you could Facade into the Pex next turn, obviously. Skeledirge coming in. I mean, Skeledirge coming in would be very stupid of Franco, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Well, okay, Skeletor should be. It might be faster than the Conk too. So this actually, I was overestimating. Just Franco can definitely outplay the Conk. Like the stall matchup,
Yes.
it has to outplay the Conk.
But it's like guess heavy. I think that's why I'm like, if I'm PDT, I think Drain Punch is the way. The Drain Punch is the least punish you could get for clicking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So he went Pex. He could. I mean, Drain Punch here isn't a big deal because you get like 18% back and you can click Facade the next turn.
Yeah, and it doesn't allow them to
I disagree with the knockoff, but it's not that it's like a particularly big deal. But now you're playing a game of like, will he double to Skeledirge and then click Hex and wipe your ass out or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Or will he double to Scarm on the knock or Facade,
Yeah.
So I feel like Drain Punch was low-key the way, but it's
they're
not...
gonna painful this turn for sure.
Yeah. That is an extra 6%. Would you Drain Punch again? It's a hard call.
I mean, you already... Okay.
I think... I was mentioning... Bro, it's actually kind of crazy that it came to this. I feel like I've been cutting you off, by the way. But, like, Discord lag.
Yeah, you're fine.
But, like, okay, as I was mentioning it earlier, if this is... I feel like I had, like, a Jesus Christ moment. Like, if this was Flame Orb Conkeldurr and it got outplayed to 38, it could eventually become not as big of a factor as it should be. And I don't know, man. I just feel like the first Drain Punch was the click.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. I mean, like this, the Skyrim is definitely in front of this guy now.
And it's definitely faster, and he's not gonna... I mean, one thing that you can say is that he's not gonna click Roost here, which is a... I don't know how big of a deal that is.
Yeah, I mean, he can roost on like several other mons, so it's
Oh, he
completely
did
fine.
roost. Okay, if he drain punched there, it would have been big, but I guess he was just like, he's not gonna risk it. Let's see if
Yeah,
PDT doubles. Man, I feel like where's the PDT aggression, man?
yeah. I'm used to PDT like playing like ridiculously. Like whenever I want to like be aggressive, I'm not gonna lie, I steal people's playstyles, and I totally stole PDTs whenever I was trying to be really aggro. It's not really happening this time around, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he got Franco'd.
Yeah.
I
Oh wait,
mean,
yeah, that's a phenomenon. That's a phenomenon,
yeah, I feel
actually.
like that's part of the strength of Just Franco's playstyle is like mind controlling people. And you know, PDT is usually the one to mind control people, for being honest. So get a
Yeah,
taste
yeah.
of your own medicine, buddy boy.
Oh my gosh.
But this is like quickly going somewhat south for PDT, but it's not like it's like an unwinnable position or anything.
Yeah.
Let's see what the set is. It is spikes, interestingly
Yeah.
enough.
Makes sense. Okay, so we were right on the call with PDT, the Spikes Ogre Pawn into Spikes Chestnut. Well, he hasn't teared yet, has he?
He has
Just
not.
Franco?
Just Franco, this is I'm yeah, there it is. I'd
There's the
wait
Ghost
for that to
Terra.
happen.
Yeah,
And
it's crazy that it took so long, but
yeah,
it
Just
happened.
Franco knew that he could sit there versus the Torn because it's assault vest, no taunt, and it's poisoned.
Yee.
So, oh,
Oh,
we also get. Oh, I was gonna say we get to see what the Ment set is, but we don't.
not today. Okay, well, out comes the Torn again.
This being poisoned, by the way, is pretty cool because it can't get T-Wayed by Blissey.
Yeah.
So you could like dart and knock and shit. This is never. I mean,
Okay. Well.
you could think about spinning here because. Do you know what I mean without explaining it?
Yeah, I don't think it's like impossible to assume
Damn, he's
a
getting
spin.
really outplayed here, to be honest. But
Yeah, there's
taking this body
spin.
press is really big. I don't know about that. Okay, he didn't take a body press. I'm an
And
idiot.
nothing to fear here. The Franco turn one Tickaton sack is coming back. Okay, let's see.
I will say this Scarm. Oh, it's not a menace because it is kind of slightly a menace.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's an
This,
unfortunate one, taking an extra 12. I don't agree with that.
yeah, I don't agree with it either. I
This
don't
is
know
about
what
to
they're.
take a press, no?
Well, maybe actually, yeah,
That's so
probably, yeah,
big. Wow.
yeah. Like, honestly, I have no idea why Salamence did not just come out again. Like, am I missing something? This whole Salamence.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
know because it's like, okay, you take rocks from Greninja, that doesn't matter. You don't want Conkeldurr to take rocks plus burn again, but whatever. Excadrill
yeah,
takes minimal damage. This is boots. This has regen, so I think it was unpunishable. But
yeah, totally fine. But alas, poor Papyrus. Okay, I'm still confused. Honestly, I've been sitting here saying PDT's winning. I don't think he's like losing still.
that
Is
was a
he?
massive swing.
Oh.
This body press was a massive swing, I'll say.
Yeah. Actually, you might be right. Yeah, because the Conk's almost dead. It dies the body press, obviously now for sure. The Ogre not doing anything, and the Salamence is getting walled by the Blissey. Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I will say?
Hmm?
Post like the Conkeldurr, I think PDT has probably been in a pretty bad position, like post Conkeldurr not going as crazy, like he did not getting the turns right. Because look at good old traditional Scar and Blissey.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Salamence, I feel like it walls like everything except for Conkeldurr.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. I think maybe this was a lot more dire from
Because
what I believed in initially. Like he had to outplay. Like PDT had to outplay, but he just didn't get the plays right.
yeah,
Make the momentum for the matchup, and now it's just looking like it's a fading fire.
yeah, I will say it depends if Mence is flamethrower or not. Because if Mence is flamethrower, I don't understand why PDT just didn't repeatedly go to it. But if it's like something that's hard walled by like Skarmory clicking Whirlwind, I kind of get it. But this was also just like this swing is massive. Because
Yeah.
now Spikes goes up and this is dead? Is it dead?
Is it 6? No, that's 3 plus 12. Yeah, 3 plus 12 is 15. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this is basically dead if the spikes goes up, and if it comes in on spikes, it's not gonna like 1v1 Terra Ghost Chestnut at full. So yeah, that was a massive swing. Oh wait, it's
Oh
not
wait,
dead because of leftovers.
what? We're going to turn.
we okay, this came in and let's see we can see what set this is. Okay, never mind. I figured this is hard walled by Scarm.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I don't know. Oh my
Missing
gosh.
that knockoff's unfortunate.
Oh my gosh, the pussy stayed in. That was so risky. I don't know. That was crazy.
Also, this is not boots. Has this
Oh,
been CB
honestly,
damage?
no shot. No shot. I think it's just what I was talking about before with that synthesis, the freaking Rocky helmet.
Joe, if this is
Okay.
synthesis, that's really big.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's. I don't know. I don't know.
It needs Ivy Cudgel though.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. This got to be Ivy. I don't know what it could be then. I don't know.
Maybe it's just like grassy seed or some shit.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Like I don't know.
How much did the U-turn do to Chestnut earlier? Baneful Bunker U-turn. That's Torn knockoff. I'm fighting for my life to find this. This is the classic Passion Tuesday, Monday shenanigans.
You could do like Control F and then just like type U-turn.
Sunny Days did 13%. There's no way that's CB.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
I think it knocks U-turn anyways. So I'm not really sure what item this guy is, but I will say the saving grace is getting max spikes and then
I don't know anymore. I don't know. It's all I don't know. Like obviously there's a Greninja on the opposing team, so technically speaking, if they could just Dark Pulse enough times, anything can happen. Really.
I will say that is why the Blissey Nocturne like mattered.
Yeah, I can't believe he risked that. That was so crazy because if they not like I don't know, that was so risky. Wow.
Yeah, there's always a chance that he like knocked it, then got max spikes, and then got extremely lucky. But then no, Skeledirge can't Terra.
Yeah. It's literally like that. That's it. Like that's the only wall for the Gren is really that and the quad, right? But the quad is well, the quad's probably boots too, isn't it? I think. Yeah.
I don't recall. I don't know if we've seen it yet. But yeah, you're right on that. That's probably unaware. Based on no. That doesn't really make sense. I feel like he played it like it was unaware earlier though, because he switched versus
he ran turn 1, which was in case it was specs, I guess Ice Beam, like you suggested, but like
yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. This could still be
just
water absorb.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is I mean, we still don't know what Salamon's is, but it's hardballed with Scarm, probably.
Yeah. Unless... I don't know. It's like it's never done anything. I don't know. Like...
This seems really dire. This is gonna die if it lets it take knock. Oh, this takes hazards, by the way.
Yeah, okay. So this is good then. That's really good knowledge. Like, the Gren can do something if, like, somehow the Blissey almost gets knocked again. Like...
Yeah, but it's EQ. Oh, wait.
Physical. Okay, wait a minute. So this might be mixed too. You know,
it could. Do you know what it could also be?
What do you think?
DD Roost.
DD Roost.
Because it's like knock heavy, spike heavy type of team, and then Conkeldurr and Greninja to do a bunch of damage, and then hopefully DD wins in the end, right?
That's not bad. Like, I mean, there's like the win con on the team. If so, like he doesn't have like a win con per se other than the spike. So that's a fair,
like a traditional setup win con for sure.
Yeah.
So, and if this is if this is DD Roos, he should. I mean, okay. Here's the game plan. Here's the out. Somehow, does this die? Somehow, the Skeledirge needs to die. Salamence needs to be maybe paired so it can't get poisoned. Does that matter?
It shouldn't. Like honestly, if it gets poisoned, it just roosts on it, right? So like
That's true.
it doesn't really care. Like all it really needs to do is just dodge Willow. Maybe like that's also like a like dodge Willow. Because the Skarm doesn't beat it, does it? Oh, it whirlwinds actually. Never mind.
He kind of, yeah, that's what I'm saying that like the miracle in the dream is this is DD Roos last Mon, and somehow just Franco's team is torn apart enough that it loses. And the only way that's happening is if Skeledirge somehow gets thrown away.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
because
I
Blissey
don't know.
can pair this, because that did 29. Blissey can pair this, and Skeledirge is always gonna check it with Hex.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, there goes.
He's mashing EQ into it, so I
Yeah.
think he's trying to take the T wave. Maybe I don't know why
Yeah.
you need to take the T wave though.
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to just. I think maybe it could just be mixed, and where it's not just the dance set because like it would have definitely danced there and then it hit the Blissey. At least on the last soft boil to try to keep it in the
But is there okay? Is there an advantage to maintaining the like? Is there an advantage to not clicking DD there, as in like keeping it hidden? Because if he DD'd, Skarmory whirlwinds it no matter what, anyways.
That's fair. That's
So
fair.
you're
I guess
probably gaining more by not revealing it.
you're right. You're right. No, that's fitting. And
But
keeping the list down because I don't. How many softballs does it have now?
oh, that's a good check. 4, which is the
Okay.
big for Greninja, obviously.
Yeah, I think honestly, like it keeps shifting. Like I want to say, like it was really scary at the beginning. Then it faded and looked like it was dire. Now all of a sudden, like he's crawling his way maybe back with that grand end game. I don't know.
My personal perspective is this game has been hard to for PDT to crawl back from, like since the Conkeldurr interaction. But he
Yeah,
has been fighting, and there's like a. I think he dies to hazards too quickly.
yeah, maybe because they are definitely doing damage, and this thing is Oh wait, is the drill dead? The drill's dead, right? Yeah. Oh yeah,
No.
it's the second layer, right? That's 18 plus
The second layer does not do 18, I don't think.
No, the second layer does like 15, I think, right?
Yeah, and then rocks. So it's out of
um,
hazard range. It gets it gets a chance to flinch through Chestnut, I guess. Or spin.
yes. Okay.
Okay,
Well, it
I
didn't
think
come
he
out.
took the T-Wave on purpose, so he hardwalled Pex, maybe.
Oh, that actually makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, the Grand comes out here. This is questionable. But
It's not
it's
gonna do
out.
anything. And here goes Greninja, baby.
Grand, go for the gold.
You're doing it
All right,
big.
here we go.
And this is
There's
gonna
the side.
die. And now I think he's bringing it. Okay. So. This is very close to the game being sealed, I'd say.
Yeah. It's definitely coming down to it.
All you have to do, you just go PEX.
Yeah, it's free PEX. Like PEX is always free here.
Yeah, you go because PEX is probably your most expendable mon. I think PDT should probably kick knockoff and hope for the Skeledirge there, right?
That's fair. I think going for the choke play is like always a good thing in that dire situation like this.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my gosh, he actually did. Oh my
Why
gosh!
did he do that?
What?
Bro,
No.
okay,
No.
we're still theory,
No.
we're literally still theory crafting the fact that this is DD Munch, by the way, but if this is DD Munch, last mon, DD Munch wins, no?
Yeah. Last mon, DD Mentz is too dire to stop. So they just have to sack down. I've been in a situation like this where the drill does live. Okay, shout outs, drill.
Yeah.
Good work. And he can't stop the spin. Wait, he can't stop the spin.
He can't stop spin. He just clicks.
Yeah. Just DQ.
I mean, you go.
Okay.
Do you even bother going for the flinch? I guess you do.
Yeah, for sure.
All
right.
It doesn't matter that much that he didn't bother to like heal and everything. So PDT is literally okay. I'm almost positive at this point that this is DD Men's.
That's gonna be sick. It is. That's like actually.
And I will say, the way he played for this choke after getting the conk beginning game wrong is actually very well played.
Yeah.
Because I'm almost positive, based on the Blissey interaction, that he took that T-Wave on purpose.
Yeah. Honestly, that was nice. Like, honestly, I don't know.
Because if he's poisoned, he can't spam Roost versus Skarmory, I don't think.
No, he can't because of how much damage it's doing to him
Yeah.
with the body press.
But also,
So,
I feel like he could get parried a lot and still lose.
yeah, maybe, but it's like it's not impossible. Wait, yeah, so like
So we're just watching this slowly unfold. I think he's literally just letting everything die. Yeah, look at him.
yeah, this is like I've been in a situation like this where I've like known my last month, like I had like an Oricorio or whatever, and I tried to sack. It was like wait, this is back in like 2023, and I had this down sack like all of my mons just to get to the last mon Oricorio so I could win, and it never worked on ladder, but it worked in the tour game, and it was so satisfying. Like I could only. That's the same thing.
Okay, here this goes. Wow, 25%? Is that like super HP invest?
Let me peep real quick. I was away from my computer for a sec.
Can you calc max HP Salamence?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it real. Let me see it. Boo.
There's DD. I'm soy pointing.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Yeah, it is max. That is max HP.
Okay, that explains the EQ not doing that much. By the way, you should have probably roosted. Okay, phew.
Oh my gosh, this is. Oh my gosh, this game was a highlight. Like what?
This ended up being a really cool game, but this could still go bad.
Yeah, I can go south really easily. All Jess Franco needs is like one good para or whatever.
Probably like 2 paras, maybe 3. Yeah, 3. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
I know how that goes.
Oh my god.
PDT, I saw your vision. Every time, PDT, I saw your vision. Conkeldurr, I won't even say you misplayed early game. You got guesses wrong, okay? Your ability to come back was amazing. Just Franco, this was a terrible Skeledirge though, brother. Come on, man, you're better than that.
That's gonna be wild.
That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. I was honestly, oh my gosh, I was totally. You got to root for somebody, the underdog, in this situation like that. And
underdog is really funny.
Yeah, okay. At least the underdog in terms of, like, just he was so far behind.
He was fighting back. Yeah, definitely. I know what you mean.
Like, oh my gosh, that was so unfortunate. I've been in situations like that with the para, and sometimes the 25 just keeps coming back, the yellow color.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Bro, have you been tuned in for my UCL games at all?
I have not necessarily. I need to peep more UCL games. But what's happening?
My final record was 3-3. One of my games versus Dougza, I played I had DD Necrozma, and he parried me 3 or 4 times in a row. And then in a DPP game, I was versus Corporate N, and he T-Bolt para, double full para my Sceptile, and that's the difference between 3-3 and 5-1.
I honestly understand that entirely, because I've literally in one of my first USD or games or whatever, this like 2 years ago, I was absolutely clowning people regarding my building. I was like so confident, but I got freaking full parad or like parad into my Skeledirge with Iron Heads into full para on EP for calling out the Heatran switch, and it just got up rocks and got to do whatever it wanted. It literally sucks, and then people they freaking insulted me afterwards,
bro. Like, when you click the right play and you get full para, dude, oh my god, it drives me insane.
So awful, but it is what it is. It's Mons is Mons, I guess.
Yeah,
but this is interesting.
Another Empoleon from Punny, as well as another Clodsire, and another Salamence, and another Chestnut. People are fucking with Chestnut these days, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's Ogerpon Cornerstone is so oppressive. Like, it's one of the best mons in the game.
So are we running SD Play Rough?
SD player of. I don't know. Wait, actually, we could do that. They did that at some point. I swear, they totally did that.
For what? Was it like for Guard? No, what was it for?
No, sorry, I'm blanking out. It wasn't SD play rough. It was SD Zen headbutt. That's back in
Oh,
the Okie days.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember. I used that. I also used it on I used it on Kobalion, and it literally only got one person ever. It got Umbri in a test game.
It counts for something.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going long as hell. So let's go. I will say this is like I'm looking at this preview, and I think it's heavy favor Sabella.
Yeah, I'd agree. I really like the Keldeo. I
The
really like the
Keldeo
Keldeo.
here, the Mamoswine
Yeah.
versus Semistall.
Yeah, there's a lot going for them here, and Sabella is known for like that scarf, using like scarf for like Jirachi that has like a status move, like
Really?
on ladder. Yeah, on ladder they literally use like Fire Punch, Scarf Jirachi, and they just go for the burn.
Is
I'm
there a
like,
reason to
wait.
do that other than fish the burn?
Well, actually, it was during the Scissor Day, so it might have been for.
Okay, that makes way more
Uh,
sense.
but they're known to do that, so I think that could be the case here. They might have like a status.
It's a
Rachi.
lethal healing wish as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Yeah.
else? If this is like, do you know like the old Laudio set with the Terra T-Bolt?
The Terra, like the Terra Electric, you said?
Terra Elect, yeah.
Yeah.
That would go
Yeah.
crazy in this game.
It would go pretty brazy. That is. Oh my gosh, they have no electric. Oh no, they do. They've got a Clodsire, but yeah, okay. It still like dies to like the Psychic or Ice Beam or whatever.
Maybe it steals better though
Yeah, still.
for Claude.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
But it's hard to call. But this, I will say, okay. So Sabella has 3 tools that should be nasty together in unison. A good pivot, Pheasantipity and Mandy are both pretty good pivots into this. And I mean, I figured Jirachi is Stealth Rock on this now.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Stealth Rock, Roch. Oh, okay. I guess that is fair since the Mamoswine's probably like
Sub.
offensive trail. Wait, you think this is Paris Spam? Honestly, now I think about it, this could be Paris Spam with the Rachi lead rocks and then the Mamo to Ice Shard or whatever. Since it's kind of slow. Yeah, it is pretty slow.
What was the spam be? Was it like T-Wave Lottie, like we saw Eternal use?
Yeah, maybe T-Wave Lottie like lead body slam Rachi for like lead Torn or something like that. I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, I will say Punny's team, I feel like this is like you could kind of see the approach to it. I think it's like knock heavy. I mean, he was using Empoleon Rocks last week. Maybe Clodsire like T-Spike. Bruniclus is probably Assault Vest, right? Oh, it could be CM. It doesn't.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was thinking that this team would like function with like Skeledirge as the WinCon, if anything. Like Terra Fairy late game, just like blowing everything up. Especially if there's T-Spikes.
Yeah, that is a fair method.
That being said, Sabella's offensive pressure on this is just too crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Sabella is a lot faster. Like all of their mons are faster and they're like more threatening. Like CM Keldeo behind sub is or something 100%, or you lose the game.
Or even Mamo behind sub is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into it.
Let's see it. Okay, the lead Rachi. Okay, so this is probably Rocks, like I said. Skeledirge comes out. What the?
I mean, I respect clicking Body Slam there just because Renaclus is a bitch mon. Like, if it's the M, you want it to be paralyzed.
Yeah, no, that's actually cool. Okay, I guess it's Body Slammed and Iron Head.
It's a nice Willow Miss for the road. Okay, let's rerun turn 1.
Okay, second. Oh, we changed it up.
Okay, so knockoff it is definitely AV based on that.
Yeah.
It might even be a Regenerator. Silly enough.
Yeah, well, AV, should be.
Damn, that does a lot of damage. Bro, yes. Hold on. That is low-key lucky as fuck.
Oh my god. Rachi. Oh wow, okay, that's just normal. Oh, that's I was gonna say that's like crazy, but that's just normal.
I mean,
But Clodsire damage
that's
apparently.
it. That's what you take for like Clodsire to take like probably like 35% from Draco Meteor.
Yeah.
I will say that the flinch not popping was pretty lucky there. Because Funny would have
Yeah.
had to play like the recover game, or he would have been forced out if anything. But
Hmm.
yeah, that was quite lucky. I wonder if this. Yeah, you probably should have just U-turned that, but whatever. Now your Keldeo is gonna get burned, which is a
There we.
semi big deal.
Well, it should have been burned before. They dodged the Willow, but
Yeah.
oh, honestly, now I think about it, if they force the Skeletor to Terra, that means Arachi's just going crazy too.
By the way, Runiclus's boots are Magic Guard.
Yeah. Okay. Probably just Magic Guard CM then. But wait.
But
Okay.
it's knock.
Yeah.
This is gonna be scared at. Okay, but this is coming in on this.
You don't think that this could be like there was once a Reinunculus set that was like Sticky Barb, if you remember, like during ULT.
Nah, this is definitely just like full support. Dude, I'm thinking this might be this might be boots.
Maybe so.
We'll see it eventually though.
Yeah. Obviously, if it was Sticky, you would have already had the thing too. So
knock, this is just like a pain in the ass Runiclus set, full support. So I'm
yeah.
thinking that my call was probably right, where it's like knock heavy. It's just a knock spam. What a strange team. I wonder if that's meant as DD like it was in the PDT game. DD would make sense here, right?
As a secondary win con mon. Well, you really want Intimidate. Well, like you really want Intimidate Hurricane. Like I think just to be able to pivot in on what is it called, Exudrill, other than just the Chestnut. But
you could still pivot on it if it's Intimidate Roost.
Yeah, you're right. And with EQ, you just have to.
It's like knock heavy, how do you say it? Status heavy, and then maybe Mentwins in the late game, like some semi-stall with fat Mentwincon. It's possible.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, it is really slow,
It is
so it needs to win. Okay. There's T-Bolt, and there's the Roar! Okay.
Oh my god, what a taunt.
Yes. Okay, this is awesome. Freaking taunt Fez? Like what? Okay, that's cool.
It's very RU coded, I believe. I'm not sure though. He dropped U-turn though, which makes this like a bit less of a brain off mon, but like, yeah. Okay. If this is electric, you could set up on this, I guess. I don't know. Is now the time though?
No, I don't think it is. Skeletor's definitely is able to wall us though.
Well, he has to sack one.
Yeah.
Because this was too low to come in on Draco Meteor or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like forced out because you could toxic it. Also, it's Terra Dark, which is pretty interesting.
That's cool. That is cool.
Flip turn. Is it Scarf? Oh, it is Scarf. It got knocked.
I have
not watching.
Is that Boots? Has that been Boots Reinunculus with Recover Regenerator? I don't know if I was blanking.
I'm pretty sure it's Regenerator. There's no way this motherfucker is coming in at 96. Because if it comes in at 100, it's Regenerator.
Yeah. I've been missing, and I was like, wait a minute. Have I even?
Yeah, so that's the trade-off there. Stab T-Bolt to 26.
Yeah, it freaking eats that. Like, those years. All right, here's the threat. Let's see. How are we gonna answer this?
So,
yes, Regenerate.
It does have Regenerator, yeah. But oh, I just closed my tap packs. Oops. But so pretty much the Mamoswine is a save and grace here. It's just gonna come down to Reuniclus getting lucky or not, right?
Yeah.
Because you pretty much have infinite flinch chances.
Yeah, this. I've been in the same position in RU. Like this is an RU interaction.
Oh, unlucky. You should probably like run this back later. Okay, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, or
not. Never met Elthos. Wow. Wait, you're literally knockoff.
That's crazy. That's actually wild.
Did this ever kill? What the wait, huh?
No, it did 40 first, and then
Oh, okay, that wasn't enough. Okay.
yeah, they needed one more flinch. So like any of these flinching would have been like devastating.
40
Um,
into 45.
oh yeah, that's very
Okay.
unfortunate.
But I don't think you should have run that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Because you have plenty of chances for this to be a more advantageous position. Like your Latios is already. Oh well, Latios coming in a psychic noise would have been pretty bad. Okay, I kind of get it, I guess. But I don't think you should have ran that after the unluck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will say this has been like that was the moment that like shifted the game from heavily in Sabella's favor and to have like kind of in Punny's favor. Because
Yeah.
you lose never melt ice damage and the knock plus item damage. I will say, okay, let me go back a bit. I think they should have knocked Reuniclus on incoming and then
What?
never. Shouldn't
Yeah.
you?
That's fair. I think that's
And
fair.
shouldn't have knocked Reuniclus on incoming and then like then started mashing icicle crash into it on incoming. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, like if it knocks I'm pretty sure it just kills with EQ afterwards. I think, right? Knock into EQ or
Isn't
like
it never
because
melt
like
icicle crash like 97.5 or am I completely off?
Honestly, I forgot it was never melt ice. Yeah, never melt ice is doing.
Is it stronger?
I think I'm gonna type it in real quick.
We're
It
noobs
is yes,
asking this question.
yeah, it's slightly stronger, just
Okay.
slightly.
So I think he should have knocked here. It would have done 56. He would have been forced to recover, and then he could go hard Latios, and then he could come back and start doing the icicle crash step. Y/N?
I think I'd agree with that. I think that's fair. To try to delay it a little bit before trying to just go for the gold, but you
And
know.
also force it to take rocks.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that because it's the regen. Oh my gosh, Reinnoculus is one of those ones that like I keep forgetting
In
about its
your
ability.
mind, it doesn't take any passive damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah,
sorry,
that's fire.
you cut and I cut you off.
No. I was just agreeing. Yeah, I think that's definitely fire.
Yeah. But I will say Sabella still got. This interaction almost probably definitely favored him, and he did not come out on top. Hello?
No, so sorry. You cut out for me like pretty heavily. So I didn't know. Did you ask a question?
I said Sabella, that interaction probably almost definitely heavily favored him, and he did not come out on top. But this Mammoth line was probably like the thing keeping him in the game.
Yeah, I mean it just murdered the Salamence, like the ground immune. So
That is
um,
true. This is so big.
okay,
This is
let's
gonna
go
get a kill.
Yeah, I can't stop that.
But here comes Mamo. But Mamo can't. It needs to get lucky versus Reuniclus.
Yeah.
And you literally have no more chances with like because it's gonna die to an attack. So I think Reuniclus was Clodsire just wall all at this point.
I don't know. Because like this Bandibus is like able to toxic the Claude. It's able to come in on the Reinnoculus. It can toxic the Reinnoculus too. Like I
Yeah,
don't think
but
this is
Empoleon just comes in. But like also this interaction here, like to defog, you're gonna get toxic. But I guess you trade toxic here, maybe.
yeah, I mean like it's fine. I don't think it's like awful for them necessarily to even trade their oh my gosh, CM. Wait a minute.
CM
Okay.
Taunt. Does this? Oh,
Oh, they got froze.
does that win or no?
I'm pretty sure it does because you can't break through it in time, can you? Maybe.
Skeledirge. If you poison Skeledirge instantly, it should be pretty good.
Okay, there's the roar.
Oh, it's Roar, but it's Taunt. I will say everything went in Punny's favor this turn or this game.
Yeah, those icicle misses were definitely brazy too.
Mhm.
Okay, well, that thing's
Although I don't think that was the time for Sabella to run that, it's also insane how unlucky he got. And now he's just like baiting for any hacks.
Yeah. Oh, it's P-Jab. Okay. Well,
This game's very over.
and it's not unaware.
Is it not?
Yeah, it's not. Because it just took like 35 from the T-Bolt after taking 25. So
But I got
it's not like.
credit.
Oh wait, right. You're right. No, wait.
This is
Double unaware.
unaware.
I guess. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Double unaware is pretty interesting.
Yeah. That is interesting. I'm so accustomed to just like water absorb unaware with the Skeletor's Clodsire. That's like a bread and butter combo.
Bro, I will say both back to back, Punny was very okay with Empoleon being his primary Grenade check, and I feel like you just get flinched once, man. Although, I mean, you just get flinched once.
Yeah.
Or twice.
All I needed was just a little bit of
Okay, we're just like we're like lollygagging here, really. This game is so over.
over indeed.
Maybe Queen.
But I mean, like, this is like the thing. Like, what even is that Clodsire? Why is the Clodsire not coming out? You know, like.
I mean, it's a Terra Dark. Also, no instant poison, unfortunately.
Oh wait. Okay.
No poison. Yeah, this game's over.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's actually really unfortunate. They didn't get the poison. It's crazy.
No poison at all.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah. That was like so much went in Penny's favor, and I'm not sure how much of it mattered. The Reuniclus interaction absolutely mattered. I'm not sure if the Pheasantipity was ever winning without getting lucky.
Yeah.
Like it needed those poison procs at least.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely, but it did not get a single one. Much to chagrin, dismay. Okay. Well,
predicts anybody?
Yeah. Here we go. Predicts. Let's on the roster.
Are you still seeing my screen?
Yeah, I'm still seeing it. Yeah.
So firstly, we got Mimi versus Punny, and I'm sorry to Mimi Lucha, but I'm getting the coffin out.
No, this is so. It's like, like I said, I was like a big fan of both the like half these people on who were playing, and I'm big fans of Mimi Lucha. He's like the ladder hero, our ladder hero.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, like but Punny, I love literally my favorite builder in this tier, other than myself, is Punny. It's literally Punny. I've loved almost every single thing that they've created. It's so freaking.
We should also mention that the like entire Italian LGBTQ plus cabal is behind Punny as well. He has Umbri and Reina in there, our glorious cheerleader, and one of the best players, and probably the best player of this tier. Period, in my opinion.
Fair. That's fair.
I know Umbri probably doesn't like have cred with certain people because she doesn't join enough stuff, but she's just gonna go like 7-1 in every tour she joins.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. I mean, she won the tiebreak for us. In a
easily.
Very commanding manner. So I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Funny as well. Sorry, Mimi Lucha. You're still my ladder goat.
You're my goat, but Punny might. You know, there's a universe with Punnies 1 and 2, but I'm like, that's my goat.
Dude, you didn't Petrus, definitely.
Bro, I will say his game last week is worthy of Glaze for the next 7 weeks.
Yeah.
That was an insane comeback. Sabella versus PDT, bro. Sabella, I'm so sorry, man.
Oh shit!
Isn't that unfortunate? Sabella literally got subbed into probably the 2 best players in the pool.
Yeah. That is true, but you know, Sabella could show up. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, we're acting like Sabella's a lost cause here, but he did just get extremely unlucky.
Yeah, like I don't think Sabella is like out of the count by any means.
Oh,
like Sabella, one of those builders and players that I've like, I like. I'm pretty sure I like them a lot because of like the last time I scheduled with them, it was so ambiguous, and I love. We literally just said one time within like 3 hour range, and we just like played randomly. I freaking enjoyed that. But Yeah, I really I don't hate their building. I don't hate their gameplay, but I'm gonna go with PDT purely just because I like PDT's gameplay and building a lot more. And um I was like rooting for him. And, like that last game that he got unlucky was also
Is he 1-2? A 1-2 PDT is pretty tragic.
oh shoot, really? Yeah.
He might, because he lost to Franco just now. Who did he play? Oh god. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But at Sabella, I will say sometimes he brings his. I was gonna say he brings like boring stuff, but bro just bloated taunt CM Pheasantipity in this tier, which is insane to me. So maybe he has the sauce in SEL, man. Maybe in BO1 brings the demon out of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still going PDT though. That's my boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go PDT as well. I like a lot of I'm like every single time we see him, he's gonna bring something innovative, like item wise. So I'm assuming he's gonna do it again.
Yeah.
But we'll go PDT.
Yeah, one thing I will say that's like I was talking to Ajna last gen, the RU player, like RU GOAT, right? Do you know him?
Say it again.
Ajna? I don't know how you say his name.
Actually, I don't think I do. I honestly I didn't know much about the comp scene for real until this gen when I randomly joined.
But he's like the RU GOAT since like SM pretty much, and he said one thing that really stuck with me last gen where like people get overly caught up on using boots on everything, and it really like it could like occasionally hold back the meta, and I feel like PDT subscribes to a similar line of thinking, which is very interesting.
Fair. That's fair.
I will say, us ladder guys, we love heavy duty boots, and we never will stop loving heavy duty boots.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. It's
most consistent.
Yeah. Dodge word back.
Okay. Next matchup: Just Franco versus Zachary. Zachary, my boy. Unfortunate 0-3 could possibly be a 1-2. But man, that last game was so deflating. If I was him, I'd have trouble like being motivated for this game.
Yeah. I would. Well, I don't know. I don't have many stake into Security much, but I really did kind of like their team last for this last match. But I don't know. I'm still gonna probably go for Franco. I like Franco's teams like a lot more in his gameplay, even though he got a little bit lucky, I guess, technically versus PDT.
He did throw.
Yeah. He did. Actually, wait, you're right. He totally did throw. How am I bringing about this? Oh my gosh, I completely went hard Skellydarts. I don't know. I still think that Just Franco has got it, even though, like, sometimes he might.
Yeah. At Zachary's team, I will say, I don't know if you know, but Askov's been helping him a lot.
Sorry, say again?
Askov's been helping Zachary a lot, if you didn't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That makes sense.
That's
I really love that. Yeah, Askov's one of my favorite builders as well. So it makes sense. Totally makes sense.
And I think Zachary could be 2-1 right now. If he played a little better, plus got slightly less unlucky.
Yeah.
And I will say, dude, watching these Just Franco games, I think this is the weakest he's like looked in a while. Like did you watch the Fogbound Lake game?
For last week?
I think it was 2 weeks ago. He's 2-1, but it's like a sloppy 2-1. I think it should be like 1-2.
I remember looking at it, but I blanked out on it. I'm gonna have to look at it again. But
might be an 0-3. I was like, because like the Fogbound Lake game, Fogbound Lake like was decimating him early, completely outplaying him, and then Fogbound Lake just completely threw the game away because he wasn't ready to scout something instead of make a prediction.
Oh.
So I felt that game he looked pretty weak. Versus PDT, he played pretty well for most of the game, and then he just that was such a blunder to throw Skeledirge away there.
Yeah, it was just so out there. It's just so bizarre that he honestly, we were thinking about it like the entire time about it being D-Dance, and maybe he just like blanked out on like forgot that could be the case. But no, definitely it was crazy that he just went hard Skellydarts. Sometimes that's just the way that Franco kind of ends up playing. Like it happened, the same thing happened versus Maru, where he was in a very commanding position, but just one aggressive play that like just catches him off guard or whatever, just like threw him off the wazoo and he lost. So
do you know what tour was that?
I'm trying to remember what tour it was for him versus Maru. Oh my gosh, it wasn't too long ago.
It's probably UPL, right?
No. I think it was UU World Cup. I want to say
because I was not there.
Gosh, yeah, maybe it was UUPL then. Because I was doing I was recording. I was literally doing a recording of it with Petro. So maybe it was that or something. Oh my gosh, it eludes me now. It's probably UUPL though.
That being said, I got Franco, but dude, I'm praying for the Zachary upset. Dude, Zachary's one of my I wouldn't say we were besties, but he's an old buddy of mine. So I'm praying for his continued success. And Zachary's a great. What the fuck? Hold on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Mick Megan versus Frank Joss is so funny, dude. Bro, every time I tune into these nerds, I see something so funny, man. That's hilarious. But yeah, Franco, but please Zachary, take it home, brother.
Yeah, I'm the Franco train too.
Oh man, what a matchup. This is the I'm predicting that I slot this one as the first game of the week, but not because it's the least interesting game, but as a good opener, because these two will both do some there's gonna be some interesting plays, there's gonna be some interesting teams, we're all gonna have fun, we're gonna be frolicking in the field. But I got Crying though.
Yeah, I'm on Crying too. Crying's I like the way Crying builds sometimes. The one thing I'm only betting on is whether or not Crying's gonna use something boring but consistent, or another thing about Crying lost last week.
Yeah, Crying
week, right?
Wait, maybe Crying played so bad that I don't remember if they won or lost.
Yeah, I'm literally thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute. They lost because they got froze. Yeah,
no. They froze. Yes. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, honestly, because of that, I love Crying so much. I love the gameplay of their teams, but I don't know, man. I kind of want to say Fogbound now. I might just.
I think Crying's gonna realize that they should start getting back to the Crackhead shit, because they probably they don't play clean with Standard, man. That was not a clean game whatsoever.
Yeah, that's fair. It definitely was sloppy.
But so you got Fogbound, I got Crying.
Yeah, I got Fogbound this time go around. Crying, but Crying, still a fan. I
love Crying. Don't listen to Just Drew crying. Look, no pun intended. Just Drew being a crybaby in the server and being like, "Ooh, why is everybody being so mean to Crying?" when literally nobody is being mean to Crying. Don't listen to that, man. We love Crying.
Yeah.
So we got SVUU Etern versus VS, and I think in my mind, I think Etern in terms of gameplay is slightly underperforming for my standards of him, and I think VS's teams have been horrible. No offense, VS.
Oh shit. Well, I enjoy ZS's heat. That's really what I've known him for. I've known them for, at least in terms of UU, is just running unique stuff. But yeah, no, that's fair. I've had more experience with Return, and I'm probably gonna go for Return here.
I think I'm. You know what? Give me Eternally too. Honestly, I feel like I don't know. ZS brought Webs week 1. I don't think Webs is even viable right now, but I was saying if PDT ran into Webs, he would have been fucked.
Yeah, he could have been.
But and then he brought Mienshao Bramblegast full stall. I don't know, man. These teams are just he's too deep in the mind caves for me to understand. So give me Eternally, honestly. Did you take Eternally as well?
Yeah, and it's not to say Eternally doesn't run unique stuff too. I think I've kind of thought of Eternity's builds as somewhat kind of like a light KM in some regard, where KM would be
that's crazy.
You're welcome, a KM, he literally our Skelly Dirge, and I was like, whoa, wait, I'm getting flashback.
I can't believe we got a KM mentioned in this. That's my goat.
Okay.
But yeah, Eternally, he's definitely the type of guy. He builds his. Well, I don't know if he's building his own stuff, but he usually builds his own stuff and he sticks to it.
Yeah.
But Vivalos is Viv is his manager, so I'm sure he's involved in some capacity.
Yeah.
I will
I
say,
think
eternally, use your brain. Fucking Ninetales Alola is not viable, brother. Never use that mon again.
yeah, it's terrible. It's actually like I came to this same conclusion by using it once on ladder. Like, wow, what happens when they have another weather?
It's so bad. And it was even, bro, I thought it might have gotten a little better because Scissor's not in the tier anymore, and I thought that was ever like, it was just like one bad matchup that like made me hate them on, but damn, it's still ass.
Yeah, it was became terrible once we took away hypnosis.
So yeah, what the hell is this matchup in PU, man? I don't know if you know any of these guys, but Void is like an old DPP player.
Yeah, I know Michael. I guess you can play any tier normally,
Sure,
right?
but yeah. Anyways, I got E-turn. You got E-turn?
Yeah, I'm on a turn too.
I'm pretty sure this video is like 3 hours long. So it's about time to end it, bro.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I've enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I've enjoyed this thoroughly.
It was
So
fun.
I
It was fun.
appreciate you having me on.
No problem. You did open the gate for more collaborations in the future because I might have another special guest next week. Excitingly enough.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, everybody. If to the one person who watched all 2 hours of this video. Bro, we literally just hit 2 hours. Oh my god, I'm ending the video.
Dude, okay.